Hey everybody, it's your hospitality friend Glenn here with another report from Alice. This time I got Paul Stanton of Commonwealth Hotels with me. But first I want to thank our good friends over at Unifocus for supporting this video. Their technology that delivers value. Check them out at unifocus.com. Paul, one of the cool things that I love about the hospitality industry, it seems in the last few years, we've really gotten revved up with innovations. New technologies, new lodging products, a new way of thinking. How are you seeing it as it fits into what you're doing at Commonwealth Hotels?
Technology is definitely having a positive impact for us. It's exciting on what we're able to change now, and as far as from data analytics and all that, that technology is going so fast that it's just incredible what how quick we're able to analyze things and see what the market's doing and how we're putting things together and how we can better target our guests down there for acquisitions and finding more guests to come in. We're able to reach them a lot quicker and much more efficient.
Right, so let's break that down into two categories, right? First, let's start with the customer aspect of it. One of the challenges that I've seen is, even though I've been sharing information with all the major companies, I don't feel that as of yet, it's going to change, no smack against them, but they haven't really been able to connect with me and do that personalization, get me to come in more. How are you changing that to make sure that you really connect with that individual and start to think about revenue per available customer as opposed to just trying to sell room nights?
Well, it's not all the way there yet. It's getting closer where you can interact. I mean, you can still connect with your customers and guests before they get to the hotel. You can connect to them via email or social media. When they're there, you can connect with them on the various electronic sites and everything, and then get them hopefully tied into it. But we're not to the point yet where we've got enough AI on it to where you can really connect.
Right, and
that you can see it's coming.
Right, exactly. I was going to say I think we're just about to burst through on that. For example, I was at a hotel last week. I won't say which one it was because it didn't happen to be one of yours, but they were starting to integrate the app into controlling the room, doing other things like room service, trying to anticipate what some of your needs were. And I see that as some of those first steps. But technology's still holding us back a little bit, right?
Yes. I mean, it's over the last couple of years, you saw the robots that were, they're kind of neat, mixed fun and stuff, and all the kids want to order something for room service because they want the robot to deliver, but they're really not profitable. No. And they didn't really, you don't see them anymore. Yeah, but it's technology that's coming, and what would really be nice if you'd actually got technology to make a bed with a robot, because housekeeping is always a big challenge. How do you find enough people? But if we get a robot to make the beds, all of a sudden our hotel business changes for the better.
Paul, I know a guy that's working on just that sort of thing. So I hope that sort of thing pans out. Yeah. All right. So before we wrap up, I'd be remiss if, we're at the Alice conference. By the time you guys see this, it'll be wrapped up. But what is your takeaway, you think, from this event, and how does that inform you for the year going forward?
It's I would characterize it as it's a very optimistic crowd this year. Everybody's anticipating rates to continue to moderate as far as interest rates, and they're thinking that they're talking about more development with us, actually ground-up development, as well as there's going to be a lot of hotels that are coming on the market or have to be renovated, because over the last 4 or 5 years, nobody's done renovations.
Right.
And have to and can afford it. But now there's a lot of product out there that has to be caught up to standards, or they're going to suffer. And then without having a lot of development going on, new construction, there's a need for it, because during the pandemic over the last 3 or 4 years, there's been a lot of hotels that have been converted over to multifamily or assisted living or different uses. And we're going to see that changing a lot.
And I think that's great, because it takes out a lot of product that was probably subpar and not geared towards the way that we want to live, work, and stay in the future. So it's giving the industry a real chance to recycle a lot of it, get new capital out there, and create some fun things. That's why I like what you folks are out doing, because you're really learning how to connect with that customer and give them something a little bit different than we've seen in the traditional hospitality business, right?
Yes. Because there's a lot of soft brands out there now, and you can really fit it into a key market and really do it up and have something unique and different versus a plain vanilla box that a lot of us grew up with.
Right. Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore, and people don't want it.
No, I was about to say, nobody wants the plain vanilla box. That's boring. I'll tell you one thing that's not boring. Following our continuing coverage here at Alice, keep watching. We got a whole lot of videos that are going to give you little different perceptions of what is going on here to better educate and inform you. So for Paul Stanton and myself, Glenn Hausman, thanks for watching. And don't forget, check out our friends at Unifocus, technology that delivers, unifocus.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Text the word hotel to 66866. See you later.